Alright, this video is just a quick rant on how I'm very annoyed with how people seem to want to belittle the main Solar Opposites plot, like with the family, the Opposites family, just to praise the Wall subplot. I like the Wall subplot just as much as anybody else does, but it seems like a lot of the comments that I see online, they're not just being like, oh yeah, the Wall, it's my favorite part of the show. It's awesome, right? They're always like, oh, I skipped through the Solar Opposites part to get to the Wall. Which annoys me because I like the Solar Opposites show. I think it's really good. And I think it only got better as time went on. Like, a lot of people, this is a hot take. I think it got much better after Justin Roiland left. I think the voice of Corvo got better. I think the relationship between Terry and Corvo actually started to be taken a little bit more seriously. It was a little bit more heartwarming in the later seasons. And I liked season 3. That was the last one he worked on. But I do think that the show continued to get better. And The Wall did too. It kind of fluctuates sometimes. Some seasons of The Wall are much better than others, but hot take, I honestly think that the Silver Cop show is a better subplot than The Wall. So, but that's not for now. So, but yeah, like I was saying, I think the new voice actor for Corvo, I think it fits. I think it works really well. A lot of people seemed like they might have dropped the show because of that. I think that's kind of silly. I think it worked really well. I honestly think the voice of Corvo is something they should have done from the beginning, as like a different voice actor, just to differentiate it from the inevitable Rick and Morty comparisons when you have like a very similar art style to Rick and Morty. So having the voice actor be like a more grovelly version of Rick is, it's not going to help the comparison. So I think that that's honestly something that they should have considered from the beginning. And I actually do want to make more videos in the future talking about how I think Solar Opposites surpassed Rick and Morty in a lot of different ways, but that's not for now. I'll talk about that at a different time. For now, I just want to talk about how I think the main plot of Solar Opposites holds up, and people trash it for no reason. It's supposed to be a different thing. Like, people are, it's like comparing apples to oranges, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and the contrast between the silly, wacky one-off episodes and the serious wall plots is a joke in itself. And so, like, the fact that people don't get that is kind of annoying. And I hate to be the explains the joke guy, but legitimately, some of these comments that I see, it goes over their head. Clearly, the wall subplot takes itself more seriously. It's supposed to be more serialized and, drama. You know what I mean? And yeah, the wall is good, but honestly, people overhype the fuck out of the wall. Like, you'd think it's insert X really good movie here. I can't think of one in time. But, I do still really enjoy The Wall. Don't get me wrong. I just think that it might be a little bit overhyped at this point. However, one thing that's not overhyped with The Wall and is actually incredible is the music and the score for the Wall episodes. They're really good. So shout out to Chris Westlake. He's actually the one who did the score. And you know what? I was going to sit here and I was going to criticize The Wall and be like, oh, it's not as good as people say. But you know what? That's what they do to the Solar Opposites plot. And then I'm no better than them. So I'm going to take the high road on this one. I'm going to take the high road. And you know what? I'm just going to say, if you haven't seen Solar Opposites, go watch it, because they canceled it. So go on Netflix. It's on Netflix now, or Hulu. And if you've seen it already, rewatch it, because just show them that we want more and that we like it. Because, I honestly really don't like the way the Wall subplot ended. I think it was kind of stupid. Like, what the hell was that? So if we show them that we like it and we want more, maybe they'll give us more and they'll retcon the really stupid ending that we got. And we'll get a better ending to the Wall. So, yeah. Because a story is only as good as its ending. So, by that logic, I can say The Wall sucks. So, and maybe if I get enough Wall haters in the comments, I'll go and I will criticize The Wall. Because, I'm not above breaking the rules. My own rule. You know what I mean? So, bye-bye.